Hey guys, thank you for joining me. My name is Ido and I am the founder of Siteborn. In today's course, I am going to show you how to create beautiful and professional funnels with Clickfunnels. Whether you have a physical or an online business, funnels will help you to improve your income and generate more money to your business. Let me take you to the computer really quick and show you what we are going to learn in this course.
So obviously this course will focus on ClickFunnels. So we'll go to the ClickFunnels dashboard and through the different menus of the ClickFunnels dashboard and see what they are good for. We're also going to learn how to register a custom domain name for our business, or if we're already using one, I will show you how to integrate our current domain name with our funnels. I know that many of you guys are using WordPress as their main website and only need ClickFunnels to build funnels. So I will show you how to integrate between the two. I'm also going to show you how to build a funnel from blank template in order to collect email addresses, collect leads, and then continue our communication with the customer. We're also going to talk about funnel SEO and how to mimic any design you see online for your funnels. We will learn how to build a funnel to sell digital products such as an ebook. I'm going to show you how to integrate our funnel with payment gateways like PayPal or Stripe to charge credit cards. We're gonna learn so much more, guys. It's just an amazing course. So who this course is for? Any business that want to make more money, which I assume it's everyone. Doesn't matter if it's a physical brick and mortar business or an online business, each and every one of your businesses need a funnel. And this course will show you exactly how to build a great and successful funnel for your business. Whether it's gyms, yoga instructors, spas, YouTubers for their own YouTube channels, private chefs, bars, restaurants, bakeries, maids, auto repair shops, beauty salons, hair salon, personal coaches, photographers, private tutors, vets, pharmacies, carpenters, gardeners, real estate agents. Literally anyone that own a business can definitely use it.
The nice thing about ClickFunnels that it's very user friendly. You don't need to know any programming languages or coding skills whatsoever in order to build beautiful and successful funnels. We are going to use the drag and drop editor and I will show you exactly how to use it and how to master it in this course.
Okay guys, so on this lecture we are going to talk about funnels. What are they and why we need them? But before that guys, I would like you to download this resources booklet that I created for this course. It's totally for free and you don't need to register or to sign in. Just navigate to siteborn.com and into the resources tab and you can click on this download now button to download it for free. All the resources and all the tips that I'm going to share with you in this course are over here in the resources book, so definitely download it. It will be very beneficial for you. Alright, so what is a funnel and why do we need it? A funnel is a set of steps that a visitor need to go through before they can reach the conversion. Unlike a website where all the information is just presented to you at any point of time, funnels are a bunch of landing pages that are way more goal oriented and designed to do only one thing. For example, the first step of the funnel is designed to capture your lead, while the second step is designed to offer you a product, and the third step will be designed with a payment form so you can enter your credit card or PayPal information and then purchase the product or the service. So you may ask yourself, why using a funnel over a website? And using a funnel has many advantages, and I'm only going to list some of them right now. And the first one is that the purchase cycle isn't instant. 97% of your website visitors will leave your website and will never come back. That's a really high number, and you will lose a lot of money if you're going to keep it that way. Therefore, we will need to have a funnel in order to capture their email address and keep communicating with them even after they left your website. Second, a sales funnel allows you to build trust. People only going to buy products or services from trusted sellers. Think about yourself. You won't buy anything from someone you don't trust. When you capture the customer or the visitor email, you will be able to communicate with them even after they left your website and build trust with them for the long run. After that, your selling process will be much easier. Third, email subscribers convert better. Email is the core of the online sales funnel, and for a good reason. Email has a higher return on investment than virtually any other marketing channel. In fact, email is also approximately 40 times more effective acquiring new customers than Facebook or Twitter. So for every $1 you spend, the return on investment going to be 40 times higher. And last, sales funnels increase lifetime value. Sales funnel will let you upsell and retain buyers so you can continue to sell to them for years to come. Now that you know why sales funnels are so important for your business, it's time to talk about why ClickFunnels. The reason I love ClickFunnels so much and I use them with my personal businesses as well, it's because they allow you to do pretty much anything you want for your business. If you would like to capture leads, launch a product or a webinar, or even sell memberships, you can do everything from inside the ClickFunnels platform, and it's very, very easy to use. Now, unlike a website, ClickFunnels it's all-in-one solution. You don't need to buy a domain name and then buy or register with a hosting company and then connect between the two. With ClickFunnels, everything is under the ClickFunnel hood, which means you register with ClickFunnels, that's going to be your hosting companies, and you can also register your personal domain name from inside their dashboard. So it's going to save you a lot of headache and a lot of time. You can do everything using the ClickFunnels dashboard. It's also very affordable. While web developers and graphic designers will charge you thousands of dollars for their work, you don't need to hire any of them. You can build everything yourself because it's super easy, and that way you will save a lot of money. Now, because ClickFunnels already have pre-made templates and design with amazing copyright, the amount they charge you is only a small investment compared to the earning potentials you can create with their funnels. In addition, it's very easy to use. As I said a second ago, you don't need any developer or designer. You can do everything by yourself. It's very easy drag and drop builder, as you will see later on this course. Anyone can create amazing and highly converting funnels, and you don't need to know any coding skills whatsoever. And finally, ClickFunnels will integrate with many tools and apps. So if you use ClickFunnels to collect leads, for example, you can definitely send the emails you collected to your CRM app, such as GetResponse or Aweber, etc. Or if you would like to charge customers for your products or services, you can definitely integrate it with Stripe or PayPal. Very easy, and I will show you some integrations during the course. So to register with ClickFunnels, use this button over here or just go directly to siteborn.com/ClickFunnels. Now there are two reasons why to use this link. The first reason is by using this link you will get the first 14 days, the first 2 weeks completely for free. You won't be charged for the first 2 weeks. And secondly, if there is any discount on any of the ClickFunnels plans, this link, this button will reflect the discount. So you will get the best and the lowest price when you're using my link. So definitely click on this button or go to siteborn.com/ClickFunnels. It will redirect you to the ClickFunnels, and here you will get the best offer possible. Now just click on the start free 14-day trial now, and it will take you to the login page where you will need to fill your information. So fill it up with your details and click on the start building my first funnel button. It will take you to the second step, which is to fill your payment information. Again, you will not be charged for the first 14 days. Okay, so just fill your information over here. When you're done, scroll down and check this box. You would like to start your free 14 days trial, and then click on the process my payment and information. I will see you on the other side. Okay guys, so here is your ClickFunnels dashboard. From here all the magic happens. Now as you can see, the dashboard is assembled from different widgets in a tile display, and these widgets are filled with relevant information regarding your ClickFunnels account. This top widget, for example, is providing you with quick links to create a funnel, a follow-up funnel, or a broadcast. This widget showing you on which ClickFunnels plan you are on. This widget showing you what's your favorite funnels, At this moment, you don't have any funnels, so it doesn't show anything. This widget showing you your recent sales activity, right? So these widgets will show you different kind of information related to your funnels, related to your account. At this moment, they all gonna show 0 because we just created a brand new account. But as soon as we'll create funnels and start drawing customers into our funnels, the statistics and the numbers will adjust accordingly and they will show different numbers. This widget over here showing us our next 7 steps that we need to do. Don't worry, we're gonna go through all of them, or at least most of them, as we're moving forward with the course. But basically what you need to know is that the dashboard is filled with statistics and numbers. Now I would like to focus on this top admin bar. This ClickFunnels tab is the backbone and the core of your ClickFunnels app. We are going to use this tab a lot during this course, and we will go through all the options here under the ClickFunnels tab. These two options, the follow-up funnels and the backpack, are only available because we are ClickFunnels Platinum plan member. Now I'm going to talk about these options in a bit and why some of you may need it, but because many of us are going to downgrade just to the basic ClickFunnels plan, they are irrelevant at this moment. If you have any questions, you can definitely use the help tab in order to read the documentations or even contact them through the chat widget over here. The notification will notify you whenever you capture an email address or if anybody purchased your webinar or your product, etc. But first, let's go here and into my profile settings. Here we can edit our profile, change password or download our data. Let's expand the profile tab. We can see our information here such as name and email, and we also have the option to upload an image. It's not mandatory, but you can definitely do it if you want. So I'm going to click on upload image and choose the image I would like to upload, crop it the right way, and click upload. Excellent, we got this green feedback notifying us that the picture or the image was uploaded successfully. We can also expand the tab once again and we can see the image over here. Now let's go into our account settings, and here we have many options and we will go through them right now. Okay, we can see all the options here from the left sidebar. We'll go through all of them in a bit, but let's start with the account details. We can see that our company name is unnamed company. We can also see it over here. So let's change it from unnamed company to our company name, like Siteborn. In addition, let's also upload our logo or favicon by clicking on Upload Image, select File, choose your image and click on Upload. After you did so, you'll get this green feedback once again, and you can actually see the favicon or the logo here at the top right corner, which is pretty cool. Just to be on the safe side, click on Save once again, just like that. Excellent, let's scroll down and see all the other options we have here. You can go through any of them, such like the company address and change your company, etc. But what I would like to focus on is the ClickFunnels subdomain. So click expand, and this is your subdomain. The text over here, .clickfunnels.com. By default, all funnels without a custom domain will use the ClickFunnels subdomain as the funnel URL. And because this text is hard to remember, it will benefit us to change this custom text to our company name or our first name. So change it and click save. Excellent, the subdomain changed as you can see here, and now we can move forward to the next tab, the sub-users. Under the sub-users, it's only you right now, however you have the option to add more users. If you have a developer, a designer, or a business partner that you would like to add, just click on this button. So just create a sub-user for him or her, and that way they will be able to use their own username and password and they won't need to use yours. Let's move on to the account billing, and here you will see on which plan you are on. Right now we have the ClickFunnels Platinum. As promised, you will have the first 14 days completely for free, and then they will charge you $297. Now, with this ClickFunnels Platinum, you will get the follow-up funnels and also the backpack. The follow-up funnels are your internet marketing software. So whenever you collect a lead or an email address from your customers or visitors, you will be able to continue the relationship with them. You will be able to send them messages on specific time, every week, every day, and also campaigns if you would like to send them promotional messages, etc. Now you can definitely do it with third-party integrations, and as I will show you later on. However, if you have the budget to pay for ClickFunnels Platinum, I highly recommend it because you will know how to use the ClickFunnels platform anyway, and it's going to be very similar and very easy to use. The backpack is an affiliate dashboard. If you have a product and you would like other people to help you sell the product and promote you, they can become your affiliate, and in exchange, they will get commission for the sales. And this backpack dashboard will help you to track what they sold, and how much money you need to pay them. If you don't think you need the follow-up funnels and the backpack, and you would like to stick only with the ClickFunnels, you have the option to click on choose a different plan and downgrade just to the basic ClickFunnels plan. Just make sure to go to the features list and see the differences between the basic ClickFunnels plan and the ClickFunnels Platinum. Again, if you have the budget for the Platinum, I highly recommend you guys to stick with it. However, if you would like to downgrade, make sure to click on this button and you will downgrade to the basic plan. The rest of the tabs are pretty self-explanatory. So this notification tab will show you your notifications if you have any. Okay, the account history will show you your timeline activities of your account when you created it, etc. In the page templates tab, you will see all the designs you saved as a template. In the digital assets tab, you will have all the images, the videos, and the other media files that you uploaded to your ClickFunnels account. Now let's click on integrations. And here we'll be able to add integrations that will cooperate with our ClickFunnels account. So for example, an alternative to the follow-up funnel will be a third-party integration, such as Aweber or GetResponse. In order to add an integration, you click on this button and then you'll choose your integration. I will show you later on how we're going to do it. Inside the payment gateways, you will be able to add a payment system to charge your customers with credit card or a PayPal account. You can click here and then choose your integration. Again, I will show you later on as we're moving forward with this course. And the last tab that I would like to show you is the domains. Right now, your funnels are accessible through your ClickFunnels subdomain. However, if you would like to connect your funnel to your WordPress website or just to a different domain name, you can do so using the domains tab over here. You have one free domain that you can use when you register with ClickFunnels. Of course, I will show you exactly what to do after we will build our first funnel. Alright, so now let's focus on the ClickFunnels tab, and that's the reason we are here to build funnels, right? First, let's click on funnels, and here you will see a list of all the funnels you created. Because it's a brand new account, we don't have any funnels yet, but we will create some soon. Inside the contacts tab, you'll see all the leads and the email addresses that you captured. Here on the left side, you can segment your contacts by list. And if you have the ClickFunnels Platinum, you can use broadcast and follow-up funnels to start sending messages. Under the sales tab, you will see all the sales you made in the last 30 days. It's a brand new account and therefore we didn't make any sales. In the funnels marketplace, you can purchase pre-made funnels and start using them in addition to the default ones. But right now we don't need to deal with it. And the last button is build funnel, and we will click on this button in order to build our first funnel that we are going to do in our next lecture. Okay, so before we building a funnel, let's first decide what kind of funnel we would like to build. On my other course, I showed you how to build a website like that with WordPress, right? And currently this button here, by clicking on it, it will take you to the Contact Us section on this website. It's not ideal, and we would like to hook this button into a funnel that we will create so we can collect leads and then send them a free trial to come and try our gym. So we know that we would like to build a funnel to collect leads, right? So we'll click on build funnel, and here we have two options, the cookbook builder or the classic funnel builder. The differences between the two is that the cookbook builder, it's already a complete funnel that was created for us and contains all the steps that we need. For example, if you choose the membership funnel, this funnel is already preloaded with everything you need to create a membership product or a membership site. On the other hand, the classic funnel builder, it's only one step funnel and you will add your desired steps, right? So it's gonna start with an opt-in step and you'll add thank you page and order confirmation page, etc. Doesn't matter what you choose. Let's say we'll go with the cookbook, we can still access the classic funnel builder by clicking this button. What I recommend you to do is to close this window and go briefly to the cookbook funnels to get some ideas and inspiration to get your feet wet and see all the different kind of funnels that you can build. If you would like to get some extra information regarding a funnel, just click on it. Here it will show you how many steps this funnel contains. You can also add more steps, of course. You can watch a short video regarding this funnel and what you can do with it. And the second step is just to scroll down, choose your template and start building your funnel. However, because we are new to ClickFunnels, I think it will benefit us more to start building our funnel from the ground up. So we will go back and we'll use the classic funnel builder. Here we have three options to choose from: collect emails, sell your product, or host a webinar. If you couldn't find your desired option, click on create a custom funnel, give it a name here and click on build a funnel. However, because we want to collect leads, we will go back and we will choose the collect emails option. Anyhow, it will take us to this screen where we will need to name our funnel. It's going to be Good Body Gym Lead Capture because we want to capture leads for our Good Body Gym WordPress website. And then we'll click on Build Funnel. Excellent. Now it will take us to this specific funnel dashboard. And this funnel dashboard have two menus, the top one and the left sidebar. The left sidebar just showing you how many steps there are for this funnel. Of course, you can add more steps. So there is not much to do right now, but let's focus on the top bar. These three options here are related to our funnel URL. So for example, we can click on the one on the right to see our funnel URL. This URL is long, it's not really user friendly. You can't see the end of it because it's kind of cut in the form. However, we can click on the view funnel and then we can see the full length of the URL. This is not ideal because it's too long. What we should do is we should get a shorter URL. I will show you how to do it through the settings tab. The steps tab is related to the steps of the funnel, obviously, and we will talk more about it when we'll create our funnel steps. The stats will show you the statistics of this funnel, how many people visited, how many people sign up. The contacts will show you the people who sign up. And let's go to the settings tab in order to change some stuff. So the first thing we can see, it's the name of the funnel. We called it like that the last step. We can leave it the way it is. Now under the domain, right now we have no domain, so it's using our default subdomain, which is sideborn.clickfunnels.com. And the path, it's the text that goes to the right of the forward slash. So this is a long path. We should make it shorter. Now because this funnel going to capture leads, we can call it sign up or free trial because it's free trial for the gym, right? Just make it something descriptive but short. So I'm going to change it to sign up, just like so. The favicon URL, the fav icon is the small icon that goes to the left side of your tab. If you have the image URL, you can paste it here. If you have Google Analytics code or Facebook Pixel code, feel free to paste them over here. When you're done, just scroll all the way to the bottom and save the settings page. Now we can click on this button once again and see our new funnel URL. We can see that it got shorter. It's easier to remember and share. We can also view the funnel and we can see here that the new URL is taking effect and we can access the funnel from this URL. Alright, so now we are back in the steps tab and right now we are viewing the first step of the funnel, which is the opt-in step. You can see here all the steps options that you can create. Right now, as I said, it's the opt-in step, so you can see it checked over here. However, you can transform it to any other step. For example, different kind of sales steps, like sales page, product launch, etc. Or even a webinar, membership, etc. And here you can see the different templates that you can choose from based on the step you chose. Right now, it's showing us all the templates related to the opt-in step. Feel free to browse between all the different templates that they have. To fully see a template, click on preview and it will show you what your funnel can look like. If you like it, just click on select template. Because we don't know how to use Clickfunnels yet, I would like to start from the bare minimum, and therefore I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom and I'm going to choose the blank template because I would like to explain to you how the Clickfunnels editor is working. So I'm going to select this template. It will create the template for us. You can see it generating the template for us over here. Now I will click on edit page, and in the next lecture I will show you how to use the Clickfunnels editor. Alright, so right now we are inside the Clickfunnels edit screen for this specific step. Right now we only have one paragraph. Of course we'll add more soon. What I would like you to focus right now is the bar at the top. This bar is divided to two. On the left side we have buttons that related to our viewport and settings of this document. On the right side, we have design elements that we can add to our document. For example, sections and elements. Right now, we are viewing our page in a desktop view, but we can click on the mobile view and we'll see that our content adjusts accordingly to the screen size, and now it's showing us how it will look on mobile. Let's bring it back to the desktop view. We have few extra options under the settings tab. For example, under the integration option, we will be able to integrate it with our Aweber account. The SEO metadata will be relevant after we will publish our funnel, of course, so we don't need to worry about it now. Tracking code, it's for Google Analytics or Facebook Pixels if you have any. The custom CSS, it's irrelevant because everything here is drag and drop, so you don't need to mess with that. And the most important option here is the background option. And right now, as you can see, the background of this page is white. From inside the background option, you can change it to any other background. I'm gonna start building the funnel soon, so you'll know exactly how to use it in a bit. From inside the typography tab, you can change the fonts of the document or even add new fonts. And from inside the general tab, you can redirect this funnel to a different website upon submitting the form. We don't need to worry about it, we won't use it anyway. Now check this out. Whenever hovering on top of the element, we can see three different frames with colors: green, blue, and orange. You see it here? So the green frame is our section. Inside our sections, we have this blue frame, which is the row. This specific row contains only one column. However, we can create different rows that will have more columns, like 2, 3, 4, and up to 6. Inside the column, we have the orange frame, which are the elements. Now, if we would like to add section, row, column, or elements, we can use the top bar, or we can click on the colored plus to add whatever we want. So the orange one will add an element, the blue one will add a row, and the green one will add a section. So before start adding just a random sections, let's first find a design that we like, and then we'll try to mimic and build the same design. So guys, if you didn't register to ClickFunnels just yet, do it right now. Use my link, siteborn.com/ClickFunnels, and get your 14 days free trial. And we will be on the same page and we can start building our funnel. Okay, so I found this example online by market traders, and they have the same WordPress website that we have. And when clicking on the call to action button, you will be redirected to their ClickFunnels funnel page. Obviously, you can get very similar results by choosing a template from ClickFunnels, but what I want to show you in this lecture is that you can build any funnel you want or any funnel you see from other people just by using the default builder. So let's see what we are going to build. We can see the first tab section is the dark section. We have the logo on the left and a button on the right. Underneath we have another section which is the white background section. Then we have another black section, and then we have another white section. Alright, and of course we are going to start with the first section, which is the one over here. It's the black section with the logo on the left and the call to action button on the right. So let's move on and go back to our page and start building it. Okay, so we already have one section and we have paragraph element inside of it. So the first step is to delete the paragraph by clicking on the trash icon, and we can also delete the row because it's a full row and we want a row with 2 columns. So we can add a row from here using this button or using the menu and add a new row over here. Let's click on this button, and here we will choose a row with 2 columns, so we can see one on the left and one on the right. And to the left column we will add an image, so we will click on add element, and here we will look for image and click on it. Excellent. Now we'll click on the image and we can see a new sidebar open up on the right. This sidebar will be available on everything we click on. For example, there is a sidebar for section, rows, columns, and elements. Now this sidebar contains 2 menus, the one at the top and the one at the bottom. The top menu have 3 tabs: settings, themes, and advanced. Some elements or sections or rows come with only 2 tabs: settings and advanced, but without the themes. So it's all element dependent. Under each of the tabs you can find options related to this specific element or widget that you are working with. For example, now we are working with the image widget, so under the settings we can see settings that related to images, like image URL, what is the width of the image, if we would like to link the image to any other page, etc. The bottom menu will give us the option to hide or show our section or elements on different screens. For example, if we would like to hide it on mobile, we would like to hide it on desktop, etc. I will show you everything about it in an upcoming lecture. Alright, so now let's click on this button to upload our logo. Here I will choose our logo, and I can see the logo added to our media library over here, and all I have left to do is to click on add image, just like so, and we can see the logo on the left side. Now let's play with the width of the logo. We can change the pixels to maybe 200 to make it just a little bit smaller, just like so. And we can still work with it, but let's move on to the second element, which is the button. All right, so first thing that we need to do to click on add element. Here we will look for a button. Click on it. Excellent. Let's go back to the sample page. We can see that we need to change the text and change the color of the button. So let's click on it. We can see the same sidebar open up, and here we can change things related to the button. So let's write something like get your free pass. Just like so. We can also add a subtitle, subtext that will appear underneath it. And now let's just change the color. So we will scroll down, and here in the BG color we can change it to any color that we would like. Let's say red. Excellent. So doesn't look exactly the same, but we'll keep working on it. For now, what we need to do is just to change the background color of our section to black. So we will click on the section settings icon, and here we will change the BG color to black. It didn't change because the transparency is 0, so let's increase it to 100, and we can see our section change to black. So it looks good, however the logo it's black, so I need to change it to white. I'm gonna do it really quick. I'm going to re-upload the logo and I will come back to you in a second. Okay, so I just re-uploaded the white logo. Let's go back to our sample site and we can see that our logo should be on the left. So I'm going to click on the logo element, on the image element, switch to the advanced tab, and here I'm going to change the align to left, and I can see the logo here on the left. I can also go back to the settings and even make the logo taller, but for now I will just leave it like that. Great, now let's focus on our button. We can see on the sample side that the button taking the full width of the column. So let's click on our button. Here we will go to the advanced tab and we will change the width to full width. Now we can see that the button taking the full width, which is excellent. Now let's expand the vertical space and change the space to maybe 20 or 40, and that's how we're going to make the button taller. Now all we have left to do is just to reduce the space above the button and below the button inside the black section. So we'll go to the section settings, and here we will reduce the top padding and the bottom padding to 0. Excellent. So we are pretty much done. The one last thing we have left to do is just to center our logo to be aligned with the button. So we'll click on the logo again, and here we will increase the top margin to 20 or something like that, so it will be on the same height with the button. Alright, so the first section is pretty much done. You can actually make it better, but the idea is just to show you how to adjust and edit and customize the section and the elements inside the sections. Before moving on to the next section, let's just click on save. This window will open up for us. We don't need to worry about it now. We will talk about it after we will finish to customize our whole funnel. For now, let's click out of it and move on to the next section. Okay, so let's move on to the second section, and we can see that the second section is this white section from here all the way to here. Let's start by creating this first three paragraph or subheading first. So first thing, we will add another section by clicking on this green plus icon, and here we have few options between small and full width. The first section is white, so we'll go with white with this one also. Now let's click on add a row in order to add a row, and here we have few options. We will choose only one column row, just like so, and now we will start adding elements. We can add subheading, paragraph, or heading. So the top one will be subheading. Now we will add another element, the heading one, and another subheading, just like so, to match the design of our sample funnel. Alright, now we will need to change the text. So I'm just gonna copy the text from here. This is going to be the first subheading at the top. Excellent. After pasting the text, I just need to customize it. So I can click on the settings icon of this element over here to open the sidebar. And here I can just switch between the settings and the advanced in order to change the visibility of the text. For example, I can change the color, the size, I can make it bold, etc. Here under the advanced, I will change the letter spacing and create it more spacious, changing it to 2 pixels between the letters. Great. I will move back to the settings tab, and here maybe I will just reduce the size. Alright, when I'm happy, I can just move forward to the next element, which is the heading. This is going to be our text. Going to paste it here. And again, just like we did with the one above, we can change everything regarding this text, such as the size, the font, the colors, and etc. So I'm going to match the font of the other funnel. There you go. Now I will increase the font size. Very good. I'm happy with the result. It's very similar to our sample funnel. Of course, we can make it better, but we don't need to spend too much time on it. I just want to show you the idea. All right, so let's move on to the third subheading. I'm just going to copy the text once again, paste it over here, and design and customize the text. Underline, maybe make it bold, open the sidebar, and change the font size. I can also reduce the margin from the top, so it will be closer to the main heading, just like so. Let's check our sample funnel once again. We can make the first subheading bolder, so I'm going to mark it as bold, just like so, and looks pretty good. We can move forward to the second row of this section. Okay, so the second row, as we can see here in the demo funnel, it's a row with 2 columns, the one on the left that contains the video and the button, and the one on the right with these testimonials. So let's go back to our page, and here we will create a new row. We don't need to create a new section, but a new row inside the existing section. We will choose the row to be with 2 columns. Great, so now we can start adding the element to the left row first. Click add element, and here we'll choose a video. We'll click on the video element, and here we can choose where the video is, right? If we host it on YouTube, we'll choose YouTube, and here we'll enter the YouTube URL to display the video. I don't have a video because it's a sample site, obviously, but that's the way it works. Then we'll add another element, which will be the button. The button will be under the video. All I have left to do is just to change the button, the text, and the colors. Let's check the sample site really quick. We can see that the columns are not even, the left column taking the most of it. So I'm just going to drag the column to the right in order to resize the columns. Excellent. So now the video will get bigger and now we can start designing the button. So first things first, let's just change the background color to red. And here I will just type a different text, get your free class. I can also add a subtext over here, maybe like limited time offer. Very good. I will increase the font size of the button. And I will move to the advanced tab to increase the vertical space to make it bigger. Beautiful, looks really, really good, very similar to the original funnel. All right, now let's add some elements here on the right side. And the first thing that we need to do is to add a subheading and then some testimonials. Easy, we can do it with paragraphs and subheadings. We already did it above, so it's nothing new. Just add a paragraph, then add a divider. Now, if you can't find the right element, just search for it here. Look for divider, and you can find it over here. And of course, I will add another element, which will be paragraph and another paragraph, just like so. The first paragraph will be the testimonial header. You can write the name of the testimonial or just testimonial to keep it simple for this example, just like so. Here will be the testimonial. Just gonna make it shorter really quick and align it to the left. Excellent. Now we can design the elements and then just duplicate them. So let's start with the divider. I will click on the divider to open the sidebar. And here I will just reduce the space to be closer to the subheading, and also reduce the top margin of the paragraph to make it closer to the divider. Very good. When I'm satisfied with the elements, I can just duplicate them in order to create more and then just change the text to save some time because they already holding the customization that we want. So I'm just going to drag the divider, going to duplicate this paragraph, drag it to the right location. Same with this paragraph, drag it over here. And all I have left to do is to change the testimonial and also add more testimonials if I want. So let's just create 3 of them to match our sample funnel. You see how easy it is. It's very straightforward, very easy. In 10 minutes, we're building a beautiful, beautiful funnel. Excellent. I'm just gonna change the testimonial title to testimonial 3, just like so. All right, beautiful, it's ready. Now we can see we have 2 columns, but here in the example site, the right columns is with gray background. How do we do it here? Well, we can see that we can't really select the column. All right, if we'll go to here, it will, and we'll change the background color, it will change the background color for the whole row. So this is not the solution. How do we actually target this column? We'll go to the column button, and here it will show you all the columns of your funnel. While we're hovering our mouse on it, it will show you which column you are working with. So we will choose this column, and here we will change the background color. Just like so. You see how nice it is? You can change it to any color you want, of course. Light gray or dark gray, that's what we need. And now I will just need to expand or increase the padding from the sides and also top and bottom. I will change it to 20 for each side, left, right, top, and bottom. And it looks very similar to our demo site. Excellent, looking really good. And we can move forward to the next row. Okay, so we have 2 more rows inside this second section. We have this full row over here that contain 1 paragraph, divider, and another subheading, and another row with 3 columns that will hold the images. All right, let's start with the first row. Let's build the foundation first. Instead of adding a new section, we'll add a new row with 1 column. just like so. And here we will add our desired elements. Let's start with the paragraph. We'll drag it over here. We could just click on it. And now let's add a divider and another subheading. So I'm going to add a divider. Very good. And now I will add another subheading. Very nice. All right, let's start editing the paragraph. We know that it should be red and just slightly bigger. I'm gonna make it bold, open the sidebar, increase the size, and of course change the color to red. Something like that. I can even move to the advanced tab and make it uppercase or capitalize, whatever I want. Very good. All right, so now we can change the margin top of the divider to reduce it, to be closer to the paragraph. Let's just copy this text and paste it over here instead of this subheading. Just going to delete the MTI, and I'm going to change the color to gray. Of course, you can make other things with it, but just to keep the process short, I'm just going to keep it as basic and simple as possible. All right, excellent. Now let's add another row with 3 columns, and each of the columns will have an image element. So I'm going to add an image element over here, another image element over here, and another image element over here. Excellent. Now let's click on the first one and we'll upload our 3 images. Click on upload, and here I will choose our images that I copy from the sample funnel. Let's see which one is the first one, the one on the left. I'm going to choose this one. Click on add media, just like so. Change the middle image to this one. Very good. And then change the third one to this one. Very nice. All right, now all we have left to do is just to resize the images to be just a little bit smaller. Maybe we can reduce it to 100 pixels. That's too small, maybe 200 pixels. There you go. Of course, the middle one, we can leave it that way or even reduce it as well to match the other images, and also the third one. Very good. Looks really, really nice. Now let's just play with the spaces once again. We need to make it more spacious. I reduced the space earlier, but now we'll just need to fix it. It's very simple to do. You can see for yourself. I'm just speeding up the process for you to save you some valuable time, but all I'm doing right now is just playing with the margin of the elements and the rows. All right, so we're done with the second section. Let's check it out really quick. We can see that it looks really good and very, very similar to our demo site. Of course, we could achieve a very similar design by using already a pre-made template. However, I wanted to show you that we can mimic every design we see from scratch, okay, with a plain template. Now let's move on to finish the funnel to the third section and the fourth section. All right, so let's finish the funnel. We'll go back to our demo site. We can see we have 2 more sections, this black section here and this section over here. Let's start by creating this first black section. We already did it, very simple. We are going to add a new section, white section, to match the other 2. We will change the background color of this section to black, just like so. And here we will add a new row, 1 column, and we will add a paragraph or a heading into this column. Excellent. So I didn't think of any text, so I'm just going to copy the text from here and paste it over here. Of course, we have some things to change. First of all, let's just change the color of the text to white so we can see it better, just like so. I can even add an underline to part of the text, just like so. Let's recheck our sample site. And actually it's not an underline, it's a divider, and the text, it's not bold like our text. So let's change it really quick. First of all, I'm going to unbold the text, and I'm going to remove the underline that I just added a second ago. Instead of the underline, we will add an element, a divider element. So I'm going to click on add element, look for the divider, and here I will change it not to take the full width of the column, but only like 50%. I will center it, change the color to white so we can see it better, and maybe make it taller, like 2 pixels, and I will reduce the margin from the top, just like so. Looking really good, identical to our sample site. And now we can actually move forward and start working with our form. Okay, so I can add a row. However, we don't want to add a row because it will be inside the black section. So we will need to add a section, another row. Alright, so let's add another section by clicking on this green plus icon. And here we will choose a white section to match the other ones. And we will add 2 columns row over here. And we'll start adding the elements to the left and the right side. First, we can see that the columns are uneven. It's about 60% to the form and about 40% to the text on the right. So let's just resize the columns just like so. And we'll start adding elements to our left section, left column. So let's move on to the form options. And here we have all the options related to the form, right? So we'll choose an input and we'll click on it and make sure that we change the input to full name or first name if you want to collect the visitor first name. Let's do full name in this case. And now we'll add another form element that's going to be their email address because we would like to send them our coupon. So we'll set this one to be email address, just like so. And the last element that we need is to add a button to submit the form. So we'll go back to the form, click on button, and we will click on the button and set an action. Click on set action, and here we can choose what to do with the button. We would like to submit the order and move them to the second step of the funnel, right? So that's what we are going to choose. Excellent. So clicking on this button will submit the form. Now we just need to customize the button. We can change everything regarding the button. I already showed you how. Let's just do it really quick by changing the color and the size of the button. We don't need to do more than that. There you go. Maybe 30 pixels instead. Excellent. So the left side is ready. It's not quite big as the one in the sample site because it's not an order form. It's just a lead form. Now let's work on the text on the right. We have some text here, bullet points and image. Let's start with the title. So we'll add an element. You can add a heading or a paragraph. It doesn't really matter. Of course, you can change the text. I'm not going to do it just to save you some valuable time, but you can definitely write whatever you guys want. Let's add a divider just underneath the heading. There you go. Reduce the top margin, just like so. And now we need to add some bullet points. I'm not going to add all of them. Just let's copy one of them. I will show you exactly how to do it. Now we will need to add an element. Now you can add just a regular paragraph. However, in order to create a bullet point, let's choose this option, the bullet list. Excellent. Now I'm just going to type the bullet points that I would like to type. I am going to paste what I just copied. Now I will open the sidebar, and here I can change it from unordered list to order list. I can also change the font, the size, etc. And here under the advanced, I can change the icon from a check mark to maybe an arrow to match our sample funnel, just like so. And of course, I can add more bullet points if I need. But just for the example, I will keep it with one, and I will change the color to be maybe light gray or dark gray, just like so. And maybe just reduce the margin top. Excellent. So the sections start to look very good. I will add an image just underneath the bullet points. I will click on it, and here instead of uploading an image, which I can go to stock and choose an icon, or just go to search and look for a relevant photo like gym or barbells, etc. Let's choose this one. Click on add image. I can see it over here. Beautiful. All we have left to do is just change the background color of the column on the right, as you can see it over here. So again, in order to access the column, I will click on columns, and here I will hover my mouse on top of the column that I would like to change, and I will choose a different background color. I can look for the exact color. However, it doesn't need to be the exact same color. I can just save valuable time and choose a similar color. Something like that will do the trick. Now I will expand the padding from each of the sides, left and right, top and bottom. Very good. I will switch to the advanced tab, and here I will change the border from none to full border, and I will change the border color to light gray, just like so. Excellent. Now we can move forward and add the latest row, which is the disclaimer and some links. All right, and the last row is a divider and also some disclaimers and links at the bottom. So that's pretty easy to make. Let's add another row, a full width, one column. Very good. And here we will add our divider, just like so, and some paragraphs. So let me just copy a one paragraph, this one, instead of all the others, but it's pretty much the same idea. You just copy or type down any paragraph or any text that you would like. Just to keep it simple, I gonna paste only one paragraph, align the text to the left, open the sidebar. Oops, I changed the margin instead of the font size. I'm just going to reduce the font size, change the color to gray, just like so. And I'm going to add another paragraph for the links. Here I can write link 1, barrier link 2, and then link 3. I will also align those to the left. I can change the font size and the color to match the other one, like that. And in order to link the text, I'm just going to highlight the text that I would like to link, link 1, just like so. Click on this link icon and enter my link, let's say google.com. Of course, it's not going to be the real link, but just for the example. Then click out of it, then check the other link, the link number 2. There you go. Click on the link icon, and now let's link it to bing.com, for example, and so on and so on. All right, so now we're pretty much ready. We managed to mimic a design that we like from scratch, from blank template. We did excellent job. In the next lecture, we will finish the design by adding a background image and also connect the buttons to direct us to the form. Okay, so we have a couple more things to do. We need to change the background color, and we also need to link our buttons to the contact form or to the lead form, so whenever they click on the button, they will be automatically redirected to the form. So from our Clickfunnels page, let's go to settings and into backgrounds. Excellent. Now we can choose a background for our document. So we will click over here, and we have few options. We can choose a background color and change the color of the background, or we can use an image. Let's start with the background color. We can choose this blue color, and we can see that the color was applied and our funnel was painted with a blue color. We will need to change the background section to white. We will do it in a second, but first of all, let's change the blue background from just a color to an image. I'm going to click on upload and I will upload the same background that the other funnel had over here. And now I will just click on add image and we can see our new background behind the funnel. Now the reason that the white background sections was white, it's not because they were actually white, but they were transparent and the background was white, so they looked white. But now we will need to change them to be actually white. So we will enter each of the transparent sections settings and we will change the background color to white, just like so. Alright, now let's link our buttons to redirect us to the contact form or to the lead form. So we will do it for each of the buttons. Let's start with the top one. We'll click on it and then set action. Here we will choose scroll to row or section. And here in the drop down menu, we'll have all the sections and the rows that we have in this step of the funnel. Let's choose the last section, the one that contains our form. So we will choose it and we will do the same for the second button. Great. So now just before checking and making sure everything is working, I would like to show you if you would like to resize the sections. For example, if you don't want the section to be wide, if you want to make it more narrow, all you need to do is just to go to the settings of the section and here instead of white, just choose a different size, maybe like medium or small, and it will change accordingly to what you chose. I just wanted to show you that it's possible to change it even after you customize it already. I'm going to bring it back to white section. I like it more that way. And now when I'm ready, I'm just going to save it before making sure it's working properly. So let's click on save. This SEO meta screen will show up. We will talk about it in the next lecture. For now, let's get out of it and we'll click on preview and we can see our beautiful funnel in front of us ready. We can scroll down, see what it looks like. And now we can scroll back up to test the buttons. I'm going to click on the top button and I can see that it's linking us back to our lead form. And I'm going to check the second button and I can see that it's working the same. Everything is working perfectly and we can move forward. Alright, so let's talk about the SEO metadata and what it is. So whenever we're clicking save, we will see this SEO meta screen. We have title, description, keywords, author, and social image. And below it, we have the preview of what it's going to look like. And what this metadata is, whenever you go to Google and you search for any query, for example, if we're searching for gym, we can see that this is the title of the search and this is the description of this page. This is our way to choose how the search engines will display our funnel. So let's change the title and the description. I already wrote some text over here. I'm just going to copy the title and paste it here. And I'm also going to copy the description and paste it inside the description box. We can see that the preview changed accordingly to the text we wrote, which is great. Now inside the keywords, we can enter keywords that related to this subject. In this funnel, we are talking about gym and fitness, therefore those are gonna be our keywords. The author will be our company name, Good Body Gym. The social image will be the image that will be displayed on the social medias like Facebook whenever somebody is sharing this page. If you don't set any social image, it's randomly going to choose one of the images from this funnel, but you have the option to choose a designated photo instead of letting it choosing a random photo. I will choose this one because it's colorful and bright. Very nice, and you can see our preview over here looking really good, and we did a great job. Now we can leave the screen by clicking out of it. Everything is great. And the nice thing that we won't be annoyed by this screen anymore after we change it because we don't need to change it every time we're clicking save. So that's great. Now, if later on down the road you forgot something or you want to change the SEO metadata, you can still access the screen. All you need to do is just go to the settings button and here click on SEO metadata it will open the screen again, and here you can change anything you want regarding the SEO metadata. Okay, so our funnel looking really good on desktop. We need to make sure it's also looking really good on mobile because many users using mobile. So let's switch it to the mobile view by clicking on this button. And here we can see what it looks like. Now it's okay. Now the rows are on top of each other instead of next to each other, which is good responsive design. However, we have some things to change inside each of the elements. Let's compare it to our demo funnel. We can visit this funnel using our mobile device, or we can right click anywhere on the page, then inspect. This panel will open up for you. Don't be afraid, it's a developer tool. Let's switch it to the mobile view, and here we can choose the device. We can see that his design on mobile view, it's very similar to ours. The rows are on top of each other, which is great. But we can also see that the button here at the top is hidden on mobile view. And also the title text is way smaller on mobile view than on desktop view. So we can change it also for our funnel as well. So first let's click on the button, and by default each of the elements will be displayed on mobile and desktop together. Here at the bottom we can see that it's showing all. However, we can change it to show it only on mobile or only on desktop. Now, because we want to hide this button on mobile, we're going to set it to be displayed on desktop only. After we clicked on the desktop, we can see that a new tag was added to the button, showing us that it's only going to be displayed on desktop. Now when switching back to the mobile view, we can't see the button anymore, which is great. That's what we wanted. Excellent. Now let's tackle the text. Let's click on the text that we would like to change, and we can see that it's inherit the font size from the desktop view. Right now it's showing 26. Below it, we have the option to set a different size for the mobile view. In some property we can do it, with others we can't. Fortunately, we can do it with the text, which is great. We just need to click on this button and set a different text size for the mobile view. We will do it also to this heading. We will change the font size. We will cut it in half. Instead of 50, 56, we'll do like 30 or something. Just like so, we can see that it changed. And we're also going to do it with this one over here. Same process. Looking really good. I really like the way it looks. And we can also do it with other properties like with a button, for example. Okay, so here we can see that the button is too large, the text is too big inside the button. We can click on it and we can change the font size of this button only for mobile view. As we can see with these two buttons, we can change the main title and also the subtitle of the button. So let's change the main title. Instead of 10, maybe 15 will be better. We can leave the subtitle as is. It looks pretty good anyway. I like it that way. Now we can scroll down, see that we can change this text as well. We don't need to spend too much time on it. You already know how to do it. And this text as well. Besides that, everything looks perfectly fine and we can keep it that way. Now to change the font size for mobile was fairly easy because we had a dedicated button to do it. Right now, what if you would like to change something that we don't have the button to do it? We can still do it, it's just required one more step. So let's say we would like to change the background color of this section to blue only for mobile devices. So that's fairly easy as well to do. Let's just first duplicate this section. We will keep the top section as is with a black background. However, we will change the view to only be displayed on desktop, just like so. We can see the tag was added to this section, which means it's only going to be displayed on desktop. Now let's click on the second section. We will change the display options to mobile only. So it's only going to be displayed on mobile. And now we can change the background color from black to any other color that we want. Blue, for example. So what we did here, we kind of tricked the system. We still have two sections, but the black one will be hidden on mobile and the blue one will be hidden on desktop. Now we can scroll up and down to make sure everything looks good. Switch back to the desktop view, see the black section, switch back to the mobile view and see the blue section. So it's identical. We have two sections, one blue, one in black. And again, we can move back to the mobile view, see the blue section, scroll up, making sure it all looks good. When you're satisfied, just make sure to click save. And now we can move forward to our next lecture. Okay guys, so on this lecture we are going to talk about the pop-up. Every funnel page has a pop-up. You don't have to trigger it, but you have the option to do so if you want to. For example, we can decide to show this form as a pop-up. Okay, I found an example online that I would like to show you. Let's go to this page, and when you click here, you can see the pop-up will pop up into the screen and the form will be available inside the pop-up. This is really cool, and I would like to show you how to do it right now. So to open our pop-up, just go to pop-up and then show pop-up. This box will open up for you. We can see that it's perfectly centered inside the screen, which is good. Now we can start using the normal way by adding rows with columns and elements. Alright, so let's create something really quick. Just title, subtitle, a form, and a button to speed the process up. It's not going to be too fancy. Of course, you can take your time and build whatever you want with it. So I'm going to add a heading. I will change the text to get your free class. I will add another subheading now. I can type in, enter your details or your email below. And now I will add the form elements. I can add first name, but in this case, I'm just going to add the email input. So I'm going to add an input and change it to email address. Very good. Now I'm just going to add the button in order to submit the form. Just like so, I'm going to click on it, set action, submit the form. It will submit the form and will take them to the next step. Okay, so our form is ready. Now let's play with the pop-up settings. We can change the background color, the background image, etc. In order to access the pop-up settings, let's go to pop-up and then edit settings. If you would like to set a background image or a color pattern to be the background of this pop-up, just click here. You can choose any of the images from your library or any Clickfunnels images or background type. So I'm gonna go with this nice blue one over here. We can change each of the elements color individually by going to the elements and change the color. We already know how to do it. We also have the option to change it globally for the whole pop-up, and I will show you in a second. The trigger on exit option is pretty cool. Let me just give you a quick example. Let's go to plugins for WP and into one of their blog posts. Now you'll see that whenever I'm trying to exit the page or navigate to a different website, it's going to show me the pop-up on the screen and grab my attention back into the website. That's what it is. If you would like to trigger it on exit, just change and switch the option to show over here. Over here you can change the pop-up size based on your design. Just choose whatever is good for you. Here, this is the background, the overlay layer behind the pop-up. As you can see, there is a nice background overlay behind it. You can change the color or the opacity of the background color behind the pop-up over here. Right now we have a background image or gradient color. However, if you want to have just a solid color, you can change it over here inside the BG color. If you would like to change the color of the text globally to all the elements inside the pop-up, you can do it from here. You can choose, for example, white. It will change it to all the elements, and you don't need to go individually for each element and change it. So our pop-up is pretty much done, and now we'll need to choose how to trigger the pop-up and display it. Let's choose this button. Click on it and then go to set action, and instead of this option we will choose open the pop-up, and every time we'll click on this button it will open the pop-up. Let's give it a shot. I'm just going to click save, preview the page, and I will click on this button, and I can see that the pop-up is perfectly fine in the middle of the screen with our form. So it's all good and we can move forward. Okay, so the first step of the funnel is perfectly fine and we can move forward and work on our second step. The second step going to be very easy because it's only a thank you page and we can use one of the pre-made templates. So let's click on the second step, the thank you page. And because this is a thank you page, as you can see here under opt-in, all the pre-made templates will be related to a thank you page. We already know how to build funnels from scratch, so now we can just save time and choose a template. You can browse between all of them, click preview on the one that you would like to see, and if you're satisfied, just click on select template. It will quickly generate the template for us, and when it's done, we will be able to start and edit the template. Now let's click on Edit Page in order to open our editor. Excellent, we can see the template in front of us. Of course, it's looking really good and we need to change some elements. We can delete this icon and add our logo instead. So let's do that really quick. First, I will add an image widget, and here I will choose to display our logo. Add image. Let me just resize it to 200 pixels, just like so. And now I can delete the other icon. Let me just increase the margin top of this element just to separate between the logo and the heading. This is great. And now we can just pretty much change the text. Instead of you are on the waiting list, maybe something like your free pass is on its way. And the paragraph we can change to check your email address. Great, so this is the thank you page, so we don't need to do too many things over here, just to notify them that we received their information and we are thank them for that. So let's delete this section, the footer, we don't need it. Click OK, delete it. And now we can just change the background color from this blue background to maybe something that more related to our subject, to the gym. So let's go to search, and here we look for gym. And this time I may go just with these weights over here. So I'm gonna choose it, click on add image, just like so. I can see it, the background image change, which is great. The second step of the funnel is ready. Let's just click save. After we did so, let's click on preview in order to see the page live. We can see that it looks exactly the same, so it's looking really good. I'm satisfied. We can close the preview window, and now we can exit back to our funnel dashboard. So our funnel is ready. On our next lecture, we will go through the funnel and test it, make sure we can actually get the customer's information. Okay, so our funnel is ready, and now we can test it to make sure it's working properly as well. So let's visit our funnel by clicking on this URL over here. We'll check it from an incognito window. First, let's click on this button. We can see the pop-up is popping up. Let's try to exit the page. We can see the pop-up popping up. Clicking on this button will redirect us to the form. And now we pretty much need to enter our details. Click on the submit form button. And if everything is good, it will collect our information and will redirect us to the next step, which is the thank you page. So let's run a test really quick. I will enter my name and my email address, and then I will click on the click to sign up button. It will submit the form and will take me to the next step, which is the second step of the funnel. So we can see that the funnel is working perfectly fine. Let's just make sure we manage to collect the information by going to the contacts tab of this specific funnel. We can see the information of the user over here. Now, if you would like to see different users from all the funnels you have, just go to Clickfunnels and then contacts, and here you will see all the contacts you collected from all your funnels. Okay, so we can see our new subscriber over here. Now, if we had the Clickfunnels Platinum plan, we could send him the free pass from here using the follow-up funnels. But because it's maybe too pricey for many of you guys, we can find alternatives. There is a great company called Aweber. I'm sure you heard about them. We can use them to send our free coupon, and now I will show you how to sign up with them. I partner up with Aweber, so you will get the first 500 contacts for totally free. Just use my link siteborn.com/Aweber. It will redirect you to here. Enter your first name, last name, and email address and click sign up. They will create the account for you, and then you will receive an email into your inbox with instructions what to do next. So go to your email address and click on get started. It will take you to this screen. As promised, you can get the first 500 for totally free. So let's choose this plan. Click continue, and now it will ask us information regarding our business, from who our customers are going to get the emails from. So we need to be descriptive enough so they will know who they sign up for. So I can change the company name instead of my personal name to my Good Buddy Gym business. Click next, and on the next step you will need to create your first list. And list is a way to segment subscribers based on their interest. For example, right now we only have one offer, which is our free class or free day pass. However, later on, if you'll have more offers, you can send them to a different list inside your Aweber account. So I will call this list funnel signups, and I will give it a short description, just like so, and then I will click next. On the last and final step, we will need to create our confirmation message. Every time a visitor will subscribe to our list through our funnel, he will get this message first. This message will ask him to confirm his subscription in order to get his free pass. The message should be short and descriptive that will encourage him to act. So let's click on this box or on the edit message content. Either way, it will open the editor, and here we can change the content. So let's just modify it a bit so they will know what they are subscribing for. And instead of this text over here, let's just change it to please click the button below to confirm that you would like to get our free pass or one free pass. Sounding short, again, that will encourage him to act. And after we will click on confirm my subscription button, he will be automatically added to our list, which is great. Now let's click on complete setup. Our first list is done. Great job. We can switch to the dashboard tab in order to see the latest stats. Right now it's a brand new account, so obviously we can't see any stats at all. But if we'll scroll down, we will see our fresh new list over here at the bottom. On our next lecture, we will create our first email that will be sent to our new subscribers whenever they click on confirm my subscription. Okay, so we created our first list, and now it's a great time to create our email sequences. So what are the emails that they will get after getting into our list? And here under messages, there are two main options that we can choose: broadcasts and campaigns. Broadcasts are great for one-time promotional emails. For example, if you're running a Christmas sale, you can send them a one-time email using the broadcast option. On the other hand, if you'd like to send them emails automatically once a week, we will need to create a follow-up series using the campaigns option. They created a welcome template for us. We can edit it, however, we don't need to because it's just going to take more time. The best option right now is just to create a brand new campaign by clicking on this green button here on the right, create a campaign. Now they will ask us what kind of campaign we would like to create, and we'll go with create a blank campaign. Now we will need to name our campaign. We would like this campaign to be our follow-up series so that we can send them emails every week. So therefore I will call it follow-up series. Click create, and now they will ask us what will trigger this campaign. We would like to trigger the campaign to every new subscriber, right? So every new subscriber will get into the list and immediately going to get the emails of the follow-up series. So as you can see here, this is our first step. Somebody will subscribe, and now we will need to create a second step, which is to send the message. Now we will click on create a message and choose the drag and drop email builder. Very good. Now we'll create our message that will be sent out immediately for our new subscribers, and that should include our coupon code for free pass, right? So here I'm going to type in my message. Let me just make it bigger for you guys so you will be able to see what we are doing. I'll change it to 20. There you go. Hey, first name, it will automatically generate the first name. Thank you for subscribing. As promised, here is your free pass, just like so. This email builder is very similar to Clickfunnels. All you need to do is just to drag your desired widget to the right location. For example, this image over here just underneath the paragraph. Here I will upload the coupon code that I created with Canva. I will leave you guys in my booklet all the links to all the resources I used during this course. So here we can see the beautiful coupon we created. Very good job. And we can also add another paragraph just below it. So I'll drag the paragraph widget over here. increase the text size, and type something like, "We would like to see you soon." Just like so. Alright, so before we forget, let's just add a subject line. I will call it "Your free coupon is inside." So call it however you want, and when you're done, just click on Save and Exit. Very nice. So we can see that we have two steps. The first one is somebody that will subscribe. The second one is the message that they will get immediately. And if we'd like to add more emails, we can add as many as we want. We can create more steps. For example, wait maybe 3 days and then send another email, something like, "Hey, did you have the chance to come and check us out? If yes, what do you think? If not, please give us a call," or something like that. So you can literally create many, many messages for years to come. So play with it, enjoy. It's going to be fun and it's going to help you with your revenue, absolutely. So let's click on Save and Exit. And now let's just activate this campaign by clicking on Activate Campaign. And now it's activated. On the next lecture, we will connect between Clickfunnels and our Aweber account, and we will test the funnel once again. So our funnel is ready, our Aweber account is ready, and now that's a great time to connect between the two. So all the visitors that will subscribe through our Clickfunnels funnel will automatically be transferred to our Aweber list. So let's see how we can do it. Inside Clickfunnels, go to your account settings, and here on the list from the left, go to Integrations. Excellent. Now click on Add New Integration and click on Aweber. You can give it a name. We only have one Aweber integration, so I'm just going to call it Aweber. You can be more creative than me if you want, but this is good for now. Let's click on Connect, enter your Aweber email address and password, and click on Allow Access. Then you will get this success green message indicating that the connection was successful. Very good. So now let's go back to our funnels screen, and here we will choose the funnel we created. We'll get into the first step of the funnel where the form exists. I will click on Edit Page. And now we will need to integrate the form of this page with Aweber. So go to Settings and then Integrations. And here we will choose the Aweber integration that we created a second ago. The actions will be integrate existing form. And after we chose that, it will show us all the list we have. We only have the one list that we created called funnel signups. So after we chose it, it's automatically going to be connected, and now it's all set. And only thing left to do is just to save the changes and test the funnel, making sure that whoever sign up will automatically be transferred to Aweber. So let's check it out really quick. I'm going to launch my email client. I will visit the funnel once again, click on Exit, and then I will reopen the funnel in incognito window by clicking over here. Very good. Now let's scroll all the way to the form, enter our credentials, first name and email address, the one that we would like to sign up with, John Doe, and the email address, and click on Click to sign up. So we move to the second step, and if we connected between the two properly, we should get our confirm your subscription first message. As you can see, we got it just now. We can click on it and see the message that we created in the last lecture. We can click on confirm my subscription, and that will enter us into the follow-up series list. And I remind you, whoever get into the follow-up series list should get the coupon code immediately after subscribing. So let's go back to our inbox and see if we got our second message, which is the coupon code. We will wait for it for a few seconds. And we can see that it pop up over here. Let's click on it and we can see our coupon code over here. So everything is working perfectly fine. You did a great job and I'm very proud of you. Now let's just go back to our Aweber dashboard and make sure we actually collected this lead. So here in Aweber, we'll go to subscribers and then manage subscribers, and we can see our fresh subscriber over here. looking really good and everything working as it should. Okay guys, so as I showed you at the beginning of this course, I assume that many of you using WordPress as your main website and ClickFunnels in order to collect leads. Now if that's the case, I will show you on this lecture how to connect between WordPress and ClickFunnels. If you already have your WordPress website and your domain name, you would like your funnel to be part of your website. Later on in this course, probably in the next lecture or couple lectures from now, I will show you how to get your own domain if you don't have a WordPress website. But right now, let's focus on WordPress and ClickFunnels and how to connect between the two. So let's go to our WordPress website, goodbodygym.com, and I would like to link this button into our funnel or maybe just add another link inside our menu. So let's go to the menu screen. I will add another link to the menu, but first let's copy the funnel URL, copy link address, and here inside the menu screen I will just create a custom link. Here I will paste the funnel URL and call it something like free pass or free workout, and then add to menu. Very nice. I can click on save menu, revisit our website, and I can see our new link over here. I will open it in a new window, and I can see that it's directing us to the ClickFunnels funnel that we created with the ClickFunnel URL. Okay, so for some of you it's okay and you can leave it that way. However, many of you would like to use our own domain, the goodbodygym.com, in order to display the funnels. We can do that as well. So let's go to dashboard, and here we'll go to plugins and then add new, and we'll search for ClickFunnels over here on the right side. Now it will find few plugins. You may be confused, but this one over here is not the original ClickFunnels plugin. This one is over here below it, and this was made by Assin LLC, which are the company who created ClickFunnels. So make sure to install the original ClickFunnels plugin. Then click on Activate in order to activate the plugin. After you did so, you will see the new ClickFunnels tab over here. Go to Settings, just like so, and here you will need to enter your credentials, your ClickFunnels email address, and your API key. So where can we find it? Let's go back to our ClickFunnels dashboard. We'll click on our account settings over here at the top. And here we'll scroll down, we'll go to WordPress API, we'll expand, and this is our API key. I will copy it, I will paste it over here, and click on Save Settings. Very nice. Now let's go to this tab, the compatibility check, make sure everything is green, which means it's connected perfectly fine. And now we can move to Pages under the ClickFunnels tab, and here we will create a new page by clicking on the Add New button. Very good. All right, now we'll keep it regular page. The choose funnel, we only have one, so we'll choose the funnel we created. The choose page is the opt-in. Obviously, we would like to redirect them to the first step. And here we will create our own path. For example, free workout or free pass, etc. Now we'll copy our link from here and we'll click on Save Page. Very good. We'll go back to our menu screen by going to Appearance and then Menus. Here we will expand the custom link that we created a second ago, and instead the old URL, we will paste our new URL that we just created. Click on Save Menu, and now let's revisit our website once again. We will click on the new URL once again, and we can see that it's taking us to our funnel made with ClickFunnels, but this time it's showing it with our own domain name like it's a part of our website, which is great. Okay guys, so on this section we will learn how to register a new domain and sell an ebook. Let's say our Good Body Gym business have an ebook that we would like to sell, but we would like to use a different domain. So I'm going to show you right now how to do it. So first thing first, it's let's register a new domain by going to our account settings and then into the domains tab on the left bottom side. Click on the Add New Domain button and here choose a domain in order to register a new domain. Here we will search for our desired domain name, for example, best gym book. And here you'll have all the extensions that are available for this domain name. So for example, you can choose the .net, .com, XYZ, etc. Now here on the right side, you will have the price of each of the domains. Your ClickFunnels account will come with a free domain name, but because we are still in our trial period, it will cost us $20. If you'll have the patience to wait 2 weeks for your trial to expire, you will get the domain for free. Okay, so it's important to know that. After paying the $20, I will secure and register the domain to be mine, and you'll get green feedback notifying you that the domain is processing right now and it will be ready in no time. After an hour or so, just refresh this domain page and you will see your new domain over here, and that means that it's ready. You can start using this domain and integrate your funnels with this domain, and that's what I'm going to show you in the next few lectures. Alright, so now our domain is registered under our name, so we can move forward and create the funnel. But before that, we need to do some preparation work for the ebook, right? We need to upload the ebook, and we also need to integrate our funnels with Stripe and PayPal. So I created this ebook just for example, 24 easy workouts for beginners. Of course, it doesn't have 24 just yet because it's just a demo book. I only created 2 workouts. But if you want to know how to create ebook yourself, you can check the resources list over here and it will show you exactly what to do. So definitely check the resources. You will have many great tools over there. Alright, so first let's upload our ebook to our ClickFunnels account. In order to do that, we'll go to our account settings and here into the digital assets tab. There you go. We have no assets yet. We'll click on this new asset button and here we'll need to upload our PDF ebook. Here we will need to enter an asset name. I'll call it 24 easy exercises for beginners. The from name and the from email should be something that your visitors will recognize. It doesn't have to be the exact same email you used to sign up with to ClickFunnels. It should be an email that your visitors will recognize. So I'm going to use the support@goodbodygym.com. You have the option to enter a message, something like here is your amazing ebook or etc. whatever you guys want. You can also skip it and just click on add. Excellent job. Now we can see our digital asset over here, the book we created. And now it's a good time to integrate our ClickFunnels account with some payment gateways just like Stripe and PayPal. So let's move on to the payment gateways tab. And here we will click on add new payment gateway. So here you will have many options to choose from. The most popular ones are Stripe and PayPal, obviously. I am not going to show you how to create a Stripe account because I am not an accountant and I can't give you business advice. But here in my resources booklet, you will find great links to tutorials that will teach you how to create Stripe and PayPal accounts step by step. It's very easy and very straightforward. After you created your Stripe account, we can start integrating it with ClickFunnels. So let's click on Stripe. Then click on create Stripe account. Here just give it a simple name. I'm just going to call it Stripe. You can enable Apple Pay if you would like and just turn on default Stripe account and then click on create Stripe account. It will take you to the connect tab and here you will need to click on next connect with Stripe button. On this screen just click on connect my Stripe account and that's it. ClickFunnels will connect with Stripe. You will get this green feedback and now you can start charging customers with credit cards, which is excellent. Now let's connect our ClickFunnels account with PayPal. So we'll add another integration and now we will choose PayPal. Here we will need to enter our public key and also our secret key. We need to create them both, okay? That may sound complicated, but it's fairly easy. So let me show you how we're gonna do it. Let's open a new tab and here we'll go to developer.paypal.com. Click on login from the top right corner, enter your credential to log in into the developer's PayPal account. Make sure you are inside the My Apps and Credential tab and switch to the Live tab over here. Now click on Create App and just give it a descriptive name, something like Clickfunnels. Click on Create App, and now it will create both keys for you, the client public key and the client secret key. We will need to copy both keys and paste them inside the Clickfunnels dashboard, the public here and the secret one here. So let's switch back to our PayPal account. This is our public, and let's expose our secret key. So now we have both keys. We'll start by copying the public key and paste it here. Then we'll copy our secret key and paste it over here. After we did so, we'll click on Create PayPal Account, and now we can see that the PayPal account was connected successfully. We can see the green feedback, and now we have both Stripe and PayPal connected to our funnels, and now we can move forward and build our funnel to sell an ebook. Okay guys, so we integrated our Clickfunnels account with payment gateways, and now it's a great time to create a new funnel. So let's go to Clickfunnels, and here into the funnel screen, click on Add New. You can choose any of them, but I will go with the classic builder. And here we will click on Sell Your Product, and then on Sales Funnel. Now we'll need to name it, and after we did, we'll click on Build a Funnel, and it will build an automatic funnel for us full with few steps. Okay, so let's click on it, and we can see here in the funnel dashboard that this is a long funnel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps over here, from squeeze page to sales page to order form to order confirmations and then to thank you page. You can definitely use this schema. However, for these purposes, it's such a long funnel, so I'm going to cut some of the steps over here. I'm just going to leave the order form and the order confirmation so they can pay, and then they will be able to download their ebook. So I'm going to delete the 3 steps by clicking on the X and then OK. Again, you can definitely leave them. However, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to keep the funnel short, only 2 steps. Alright, so now we have the order form and the order confirmation, and right now we are dealing with the order form. So you can see it here under sales, and then it's showing order form, and all these templates are related to the order forms and contain an order form. Go ahead, browse between all of them. They have really good ones. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to scroll all the way up and just choose the first one to work with because it's very simple and that's exactly what we need. After loading our template, we can see the URL of this specific step. We can edit it in order to prettify the URL and make it shorter. I'm going to click on the settings icon, and here I'm just going to delete this extra text over here and just keep it simple. I'm going to change it just to be order and then click on update funnel step. Excellent, so we can see the new URL over here. And now it's a good time to assign a product to this step. So let's click on products over here, and now we will need to add a product. Now let me just clarify that the ebook that we uploaded a couple lectures ago, it's not like we created the product, we just uploaded an ebook. Now we will need to create a product and assign the product to this step of the funnel. So click on add product, and now you can decide how to charge your customers, with PayPal or credit card. I will choose PayPal, and because it's only an ebook, it's a one-time charge and not a subscription. I'm going to keep it that way. Click Save and Next. It will take us to this step where we will need to name our product. So let's just call it 24 Easy Exercises Book, so they will know what they are buying. Here you will need to price the product. You can do 27, 47 or whatever. Because I'm actually going to buy it and test it, I'm just going to keep it minimum like $2, and the currency going to be USD. You can change it, of course, to any other thing. If it's a physical product, just fill the shipping origin address where you ship the product from. The bump order, it's pretty cool. Don't worry about it now. I will show you in a couple minutes what it actually is. So for now, just click on Save and Next. On this screen, you can set product variations. For example, if you're selling t-shirts, you can set variations such as sizes, medium, large, extra large, etc. We don't need it, so click Save and Next. If you would like to email them the download link, you can enable this box and then send the message. However, they can download it from the order confirmation page, so I'm going to skip it and click on Save and Next. on the follow-up action page, you can turn it on and then integrate it with Aweber like we did a few lectures ago. But just to save time, I'm going to skip it by clicking on Save and Next. If it's a physical product, turn this one on, and then you will need to enter some details regarding the product, such as weight, height, measurement, and stuff, so they can calculate the shipping. It's not a physical product, so I'm going to keep it off and click on Save and Next. And the last step is just a summarize step. You don't need to do anything here. It's just showing you what kind of product you created. Now you can go back to the product list, and if you need to come back to this product and edit anything about it later on, you are welcome to do so from here. Now, if you remember a couple minutes ago, they asked us if that's a bump product. Now, bump product, it's this small box over here. It's an upsell, and in order to have a bump product, we'll need to have at least two products. One will be the main offer, and the second one is the bump product. So I'm now creating a bump product really quick. I'm going to speed the process. I don't have the actual ebook for that, but let's assume I do. I'm just going to give it a name, something like extra ebook or whatever, just to make it clear. I'm going to price it $1, so we'll see the difference, and I'm going to enable the bump product. Now let me just speed it up for you. And when we're done, you can see in our products list that one of them is our main offer and the second one is a bump product. Alright, so in order for the step to take effect, first of all, let's close this window because we opened it before we created the product. And now we can relaunch it again to edit the page one more time. Let's wait for it to load. Meanwhile, we can close the product screen. We don't need it anymore. Alright, now we can see that we have this order form step. We have many things to change here. Of course, you need to change all the text, etc. I'm just going to delete all this text and just upload the ebook cover I created. And again, this is not the perfect design. I'm just doing it to show you how to create a sales funnel. Excellent. So now I will add an image widget element, and I will upload the ebook cover I created. If you would like to create product mockups just like this one, visit siteborn.com/mockups and you will be able to do it easily without Photoshop. Alright, so now I'm just going to delete the header section. Of course, you can keep it and style it. However, I'm just going to get rid of the header and the footer, just like so. Now it's only the ebook and the payment form, which is great. The payment form will change automatically based on the product and the price. Alright, we can click on the order form, and of course you can design everything related to the form, such as colors, text, etc. Just make sure the set action of the button is to submit the order. When you're done, just click Save. You'll have the option to change the SEO metadata. You already know what it is and how to change it. I'm not going to do it. After clicking on Save, just click on Preview, and here you will see the product we created. As you can see here, it's $2, and when you add this box, it will be $3. So I just added this box, and just to verify it's working, I'm going to click on PayPal. I'm not going to pay now, I'm going to test it in the next lecture, but as you can see here on the right top corner, the PayPal price showing that it's going to be $3, which means it's our original offer plus the bump product. Okay, so this step was set up correctly. It's reflecting our two products, or only one if you only have one product. We can close this step and move on to the order confirmation step. So let's click on the order confirmation step over here, and now we will need to choose a template regarding to the order confirmation. To save time, I'm just going to go with the first one and wait for it to generate the page for us. Again, this is the URL of this specific step. We can prettify the URL, make it better, click on the settings icon, and here we will delete the extra text and just keep it order confirmation. Now let's click on edit page in order to edit and customize the page. Great, we can see our page over here. Very simple, very minimal. We will add more elements, but for now let's click on this element, and this is the order summary element. As you can see, we can change the text, but we can't change the link of this text over here. So in order to connect this link with the ebook, we'll go to settings and then general, and here inside the digital asset we will choose the ebook that we uploaded last lecture. Great, and now this link over here, by clicking on it, it will download the ebook. Now, if you would like to make the download link as a button to be more noticeable, we can do that too. So first, let's add a heading, and we will enter the text, "Thank you for your purchase," or something like that. We're combining right now a thank you page with order confirmation page. And now we will add a button element. There you go. We will click on it, and now we can change the text of the button, something like "click to download the ebook." Very nice. And now we will need to set an action for the button. Click set action, and here we'll keep it go to website URL. Now we'll go back to our account settings, and we will need to copy the URL of our ebook. So go to digital assets, click on this icon to the right of the product, and then copy asset path. Now paste it over here, just like so, and every time someone will click on this button, it will download the ebook for them. Excellent. Click save. Of course, we can delete the header and the footer or just replace the logo inside of them, but just to save time, I'm just going to save it as is. I'm closing these both tabs and going back to the funnel dashboard. Now, by default, Clickfunnels will create a thank you page for every product you will create. We created 2 products for this funnel, so we have 2 thank you pages that we didn't set but was created automatically for us. We can delete them both, we don't need it. So let's click on the first one. We'll choose a template for it, and after it will load the template, we can click on delete funnel step. Great, now let's choose the second product. We'll go to the same process, we'll select a template for it, and after the template was loaded, we'll click on delete funnel step. Great job. So now our sales funnel is ready. We have a funnel with 2 steps, the order form and the order confirmation page. On the next lecture, we will connect this funnel with our custom domain name, and we're also going to test the funnel to make sure everything is working as it should. Okay, so we have our funnel ready, and we are using Clickfunnels subdomain, which is sideborn.clickfunnels.com. This is the link for the first step of the funnel. And here is the link for the second step of the funnel. Both contains our subdomain. Now we can actually change the funnel URL. Instead of being the subdomain, we can actually make the URL of the funnel to be the custom domain that we purchased few lectures ago. In order to do that, let's go to the settings tab of the whole funnel over here. And here under the domains list, we will choose our custom domain. Now Clickfunnels is requiring us to set a path. Right now it's a bunch of letters. However, let's change it to something that will be easier to remember, something like home or ebook. After you did so, scroll all the way to the bottom and click on Save and Update Settings. Excellent. After we updated the settings, we can see that each of the steps change accordingly to the domain we chose. And now you can access each of the steps using our custom domain along with its own custom path, like order or order confirmation. We can also access the first step of the funnel using our funnel URL bestgymbook.com/ebook. It may sound confusing, but what you need to remember is that you can access the first step of the funnel using 2 links, the general URL link of the funnel and the dedicated URL of the first step. In this case, I am going to use the general URL of the funnel to access the first step of the funnel. So I'm going to copy it, open a new window, an incognito window, and going to paste it over here. And I can see that it's redirected us to this URL, which is the first step of the funnel. So this URL is working perfectly fine. What will happen if I will delete the ebook or any other path from the end of our URL? After we did so, we can see that it's taking us to the Clickfunnels website. This is no good, and we would like to change it to direct us to the first step of our funnel as well. So we can use our custom domain name without any path whatsoever. In order to do that and to set a homepage for our domain name, let's go to account settings. Over here, we'll go to domains, and we can see our domain name that we purchased a few lectures ago over here. Let's click on this three dots icon and click on edit. Now we will expand the default page option, and here we will need to choose a home page or a default page for our domain name. And we would like to have this gym ebook, the order form, as our home page, as the default page for our bestgymbook.com. Now when we revisit the bestgymbook.com, we can see that it's redirecting us to the first step of our ebook funnel, which is great. That's what we wanted. And now it's a great time to test the form, making sure everything is working perfectly fine. So I'm just going to fill the details really quick, and I'm going to click on PayPal. It will open the PayPal box. I can see that everything is looking good. And when it's time to pay, I'm just going to click on Pay Now. And then it will take me back to the first step, redirect me to the second step, which is the order confirmation page where I can download the ebook. So I have two links to download the ebook. I can use this link and that link. Let's test this one first. I can see that it's taking us to the ebook as expected, and also the button open up the ebook as expected. Okay guys, I would like to thank you for being my student and taking my course. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned a lot of stuff regarding websites and ClickFunnels. If you have any questions regarding this course, feel free to do it here through the Udemy platform or contact me through siteborn.com. Just go to the contact us link over here. You'll be able to fill the form and I will get it directly to my inbox, or go to my Facebook page that I created specifically for my website, where you can contact me directly to the Facebook Messenger as well. Thank you very much again, guys. Let's stay in touch, and I will see you in my next course.